It's so hard trying to move on from a breakup where nothing was really wrong. Usually I can say something like, oh, you deserve better, at least you don't have to put up with this anymore, or at least we can move on from this, but there was no fight. There was nothing wrong. He is such an incredible man, and whoever gets to marry him is such a lucky woman, and we still love each other so much. It's just, we don't want the same futures, and it's so hard. And it's hard convincing myself to move on and convincing myself to get over it, because everything reminds me of him, and he's so much better than everybody else. He's so respectful and good and kind. And when I'm surrounded by other people who do all the bad things he never did and don't do any of the good things that he always did, I'm just like, oh, am I gonna regret this forever?
Did that go the way you thought it was gonna go? Nope.
Mama, there goes that man.
In today's clip, women are genuinely stunned that the men they left didn't spiral, beg, or spend years emotionally broken. Instead, these men got in shape, made more money, found peace, rebuilt confidence, and quietly upgraded their entire lives once the relationship ended. And honestly, that reaction exposes a brutal truth about modern dating. Some women thought their presence alone was the man's value. They expected the breakup to destroy him emotionally, while they moved on feeling empowered, validated, and irreplaceable. But instead of collapsing, the man started sleeping better, stressing less, thinking clearer, and becoming more disciplined the moment the chaos left his life. And now the same breakup that was supposed to humble him became the best thing that ever happened to him. That's the part hitting egos hard.
My husband and I were together for 8 years, 4 years dating, 4 years married, and I decided to move out in February. And do you want to know how many times in the now 3 months that we've been separated that he's begged me to come back, told me how much he loves me, how much he wants to make it work, how much he misses me and our dog? 0 times has he tried. It actually took less than a week for me, or less than a week from me moving out for him to be on Tinder. So I am just, continuing on, and he obviously doesn't give a shit about me. So with every day that passes, I'm more and more sure of my decision to file for divorce. In my head, my heart is still catching up, but it'll get there. And I think my intention with sharing this with you is just being vulnerable, and maybe the internet isn't always the best place, but in the times that I have chosen to be vulnerable with people are some of the best moments that I've had in making friends, in meeting new people. So I think there is value to sharing what I'm going through, because maybe I can help somebody else not go through the same thing. So yeah, he obviously doesn't want me back, and I'm not going back. So this is my life now.
What really hurt her wasn't the Tinder profile. It was realizing the man she expected to emotionally collapse actually found peace once the relationship ended. A lot of people assume men will beg, chase, and stay emotionally trapped forever after a breakup. But sometimes the silence says everything. Sometimes the relationship was draining him more than anyone realized. So instead of spiraling, he moved on, rebuilt his confidence, and reclaimed his freedom. And honestly, that's the part that stings most. Discovering the man you thought couldn't live without you started thriving once he no longer had to carry the emotional weight of the relationship.
The dilemma is that since we separated, he has thrived. 2 years ago, I ended my marriage. Nobody did anything wrong, it just fizzled out, and I thought life would be better and easier alone. The split was amicable, and he's a great dad to our son.
That's nice.
The dilemma is that since we separated, he has thrived. He's lost loads of weight, he's got new friends, and he seems happier, healthier, and in a better mood than when we were married. My son tells me about his travels and the new hobbies that he has. I haven't really moved on since the split. Everything is exactly the same. I just now don't have a husband and all the jobs are on me. I basically feel as unhappy as I did before I instigated the separation. I feel like maybe I got it wrong and maybe the issue was me and not the marriage itself. I created this mess and now I don't know how to move on. I mean, that sounds really f***ing hard.
What's hitting her emotionally isn't just that he moved on. It's realizing she underestimated how much stability, structure, and support he quietly brought into her life. A lot of people romanticize independence during emotional moments, but reality feels very different when the bills, stress, responsibilities, loneliness, and pressure become fully yours every single day. Meanwhile, the man she expected to struggle is thriving, more peaceful, more focused, and emotionally lighter, without constant tension. And honestly, that realization can be brutal because it forces someone to confront the possibility that the relationship may have benefited them far more than they appreciated while they still had it.
Mama, there goes that man.